we are going to continue practice sheet 18. It says, Juan entered a hot dog eating contest. He can eat 21 hot dogs in 6 minutes. Do you remember what we call that? I asked it to you a whole bunch of times on one of our ed puzzles. We call it a rate, okay? At this rate, how long will it take him to eat 35 hot dogs? So we want to know the length of time. So it says, set up and solve a proportion. So I'm going to help you set it up, and you are going to solve it. Okay? So remember, in our proportions, we do line equals line equals line. Okay? And we use our units. I'm going to put HD for hot dogs, and then minutes. So remember, it goes units, rate numbers, and then we match what we have left. Okay? So hot dogs, we have 21. And we have that in 6 minutes. Okay? Now when I come down here, it says how long. So that's going to be minutes. I don't know how long, so I'm going to put an X here. Will it take him to eat 35 hot dogs? Well, look here. What is that up here? Hot dogs. Okay? So your job is to cross multiply this or solve it. Okay? So on one side, you're going to do this, not me. I'm just starting it. One side, I get 21x. Then you're going to do 35 times 6. And it's going to go here. And then when you're done, you divide by 21, and your answer will be a whole number if you do it correctly. Okay? So make sure you have that written. Cross multiply that. That's your job. Okay, number 5. Circumference. I'm not quite comfortable that y'all know this well enough yet, so I'm going to go over this one. So, what is the circumference of the circle shown? So first of all, come over here. Let's look. This is the longer length. It's the longer word. That word is diameter. Okay, so I can go to my formula chart, and at the top is our formula. So right here we have circumference. And I see C equals 2 pi r. I don't want this one because it's radius. I want this one because it has diameter. Okay. Oh, that was from Friday. It's not what I was wanting. This one. So C equals pi c. Okay? Now let's say you don't know what pi is. Well, we can go back to the formula chart. Scroll down. It's right here, guys. This is what we use in 7th grade, 3.14. We can use 3 to estimate. So, I always have your formula first. Plug the numbers in. It's not a variable, but we kind of treat it like a variable. D is the diameter, which is 15. So that is your job. You're going to multiply 3.14 times 15. So I want you to pause the video. These are small numbers, nothing bigger than a 5. Okay, whenever you multiply, pause the video, multiply that, and whatever you get, it's going to be centimeters. Okay? So pause your video. So, I think we're good on constant rate of change. But we will go on and do it anyway because we have a quiz over this week. Okay? So, what is the constant rate of change shown in the table? Remember, constant rate of change, delta y over delta x. So, here's y. what is my change in y? Well, 8 plus what is 13? 8 plus 5, right? 13 plus what is 18? Plus 5, and then 18 plus 5 is 23. Okay. Over here, 3 plus what is 6? 3, right? 6 plus what is 9? And 9 plus what is 12? So I do have a constant rate of change here, okay? Sometimes they can trick us with this, but in this case, it's straightforward. So that's your answer, guys. Now, if you go to number 7, it says, is the table proportional? Explain, okay? So remember, how many reasons do we need for it to be proportional? We need 2 reasons. We already know one of them. We have a constant rate of change. Now, the second one is, does it go through 0, 0? Okay, so we are going to take this back. 12 minus 3 is 9. 9 minus 3 is 6. 6 minus 3, 3. Minus 3 is 0. So we're at our 0 here. 23 minus 5 is 18. Minus 5 is 13. Minus 5 is 8. 8 minus 5 is 3. So is it proportional? The answer is no. This is not, underline that, not proportional. Because it does not go through, and if you want to say it does not go through the origin, you can say that, or it does not go through 0, 0. Okay? Now, for those of you that were paying attention the other day, you might have learned that if I was writing an equation for this, it would be y equals, remember this is always m, and in this case it's not k. It would be k if it went through 0, 0. Since it doesn't go through 0, 0, that means there's going to be something here. Well, that something is 3. So, and it's a positive 3, so plus 3. So that's my equation of my line. And this is not proportional because, remember, not proportional or proportional does not have a plus or minus. Proportional does not have a plus or minus. Okay? Okay. 8, I think you're good. Just be really careful here with your integers. Okay? 9. I'm not going to tell you the angle pair. You should know, but hopefully you remember that these are not equal to each other. These together are equal to 90, right? Because there's that right angle. So 6x plus 9 plus 27. Now combine and finish solving that yourself. That was just a little extra hint. 10 integers, do your arrows on that one. Do arrows on this one. And on this one, remember we do LCD, common denominator. Okay, so if you don't know the common denominator, remember to list the multiples. Once you change the denominator, you change the numerator. Make equivalent fractions. Okay, so I want you to do that now.